Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Gabriel Knight, the Beast Within. Last time, Gabriel and Von Glauer became wiener cousins. Yes, wiener cousins is a thing, look it up. But really, Grace finally got that copy of Ludwig's journal, and alongside the journal of Wagner's wife, it provided us with some important information about the Lost Opera. Also, on Gabriel's end, remember he went to sleep, and while he was wearing that medallion, Von Glauer came in and looked at it and seemed to recognize it, perhaps? Who knows? Anyways, after a night of debauchery and fornication, we, of course, need a hearty breakfast to fight off the STDs. Oh, that's not the shop I want. Oh wait, no, the shop of... I remember, the shop is back near the lawyer's office. So let's go get some food. This way. She showed us something before. Let's give her some money and pay for it, if I can find my wallet. Oh, there it is. Yeah, classic drunk morning after, can't find your wallet. Not that I'd know.
I'd need to pick my poison.
Oh.
I really...
Okay, there we go.
I don't think she speaks much English. Besides, she only wants to talk about white sausages. White sausage. Yum.
I hope that's not a, euphemism for anything.
White sausage.
Oh, do I have to click on this? There we go.
Can I have some of that, Weisswurst?
6 Mark, bitte. Dankeschön.
And we'll just stuff it in our pants, alright. That's room for more euphemisms. Okay, let's go to our lawyer. I believe that's the right one to go first, because Grace did send a letter, so, you know what? I'll wait, because there's something else I want to do first. I don't want to have to, I want to try to minimize all this walking. We have to do it again and again. Because, oh, yeah, if you remember, at the end of Gabriel's chapter last time, we left a tape recorder that recorded Von Zell and Dr. And the doctor. Oh, what is it? Dr. Klingman. So let's go see what's on that tape.
The men will be meeting here later today for the trip. I'm sure they won't wait for you, so you might want to be on time.
I'll be here. Sweet of you to worry, though.
Aw. He loves us. Anyway, let's grab it. Very sneaky. There's nobody around. And I don't think what's-his-face is going to be coming in here. He just stands at his podium all day. Alright, so, the Von Zell Conversations tape.
I'm sure whatever they said is in German.
Oh,
I need
right.
a translator.
Because we're in Germany. Well, if there's one person who's willing to help us, it is our lawyer, and that is why I'm glad I came here before going to him. So let's head on over there. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's interesting that with Gabriel, it's more conversations that you get to like record and listen to, whereas with Grace, it's actually notes that she takes. Because with her, it's more finding out information from the past and putting it together, whereas Gabriel is more concerned with the present and with what everyone tells him. So it's more about, he's more concerned about humans now, whereas Grace is figuring out a mystery of humans in the past. So back in here.
Have any luck with that missing person search?
Oh, of course, I forgot. Frau Hogel dropped off something this morning. Yes, there are 2 forest areas where missing persons incidents are concerned. The Nationalpark Bayerischer Wald and the Naturpark Schwäbisch-Fränkischer Wald. Frau Hogel checked both these areas back 10 years. Between 1960 and 1969, there were only 1 to 2 cases a year in the Bavarian National Forest area. Between 1970 and 1990, there were 10 to 12 cases each year. Oh. In 1991, it went up to 17, then went back down to 12 in 92 and 93. The Schwäbisch-Fränkischer Wald figures are similar.
Curious.
Does something ring a bell?
If it does, I should be able to hear it loud and clear. I'm leaving this afternoon for the Bavarian National Forest.
It's interesting that the rate for deaths by wolf attack went way up in the 80s. Anyway, I probably shouldn't have skipped that scene from before because I forgot that he in fact does give you a letter from Grace, and yeah, kind of glossed over that.
Gabriel, I've been busy on this case, and it's starting to pay off. Thought I'd fill you in. There's definitely something going on with Ludwig II. I'm pretty sure he was involved with a werewolf. In fact, he was probably turned into one himself. Anyway, something happened to him on this hunting trip, and afterwards he fits the profile in the lore book to a T. It's really fascinating. There's an American couple here, the Smiths. They're from Pennsylvania, if you can believe it. Mrs. Smith has been telling me all about your fortune, and she's sure you're tied in with Ludwig somehow. She also told me to warn you to beware the Black Wolf. Have you learned anything about that yet? So don't tell me where you're staying, as if I care. Really, we're supposed to be a team, Gabriel. I'm holding up my end. I've about done all I can down here, and if you want, I can join you there soon. Perhaps I'll see something I recognize from my research. I'm serious. Grace.
Christ, she's losing it. Ludwig II, a werewolf. Yeah, right.
Maybe you shouldn't be so quick to poo-poo her ideas. She's not, she's not dumb. She knows what she's doing. Anyway, one more thing to do. We have the tape, and hopefully our German friend here can translate it for us.
Can I bother you for another favor? I need something translated, and I need somebody I can trust to do it.
And you're asking me? You obviously don't know German lawyers.
Harry, you're such a kidder. Okay. Here it is.
Wir müssen miteinander reden.
We should talk?
Nein.
No?
Es ist meine Karriere, verdammt noch einmal. Vielleicht sogar mehr, wenn die...
His career is in danger even if the police...
Ich habe Ihnen doch gesagt, nicht darüber zu sprechen.
I told you not to speak of it.
Aber ich denke mir, dass die Polizei bereits weiß, dass unsere Wölfe nichts damit zu tun haben. Die können einen Test machen an den Körpern.
The police must know that our wolves are not responsible. There are tests they can perform on the bodies.
Gut. Ihre geflüchteten Wölfe sind keine Killer. Was soll's? Halten Sie nur Ihren Mund. Sie sind damit besser dran.
So, your escape wolves are not the killers. What's the problem?
Aber, Herr Knight, Er kam gestern Morgen zu meinem Büro. Er hat viele Fragen gestellt.
He says you've been asking a lot of questions.
Worüber?
About what?
Über die Wölfe.
About the wolves. Who are these men?
Just friends. I think there's more.
Was ist los, von Eigner? Ich muss mit jemand anderem reden.
He doesn't want to talk, says he has someone else to speak to.
Ich habe mir gedacht, wissen Sie etwas über Großbergs Tod?
Do you know anything about Großberg's death?
Wieso sollte ich?
Why the hell should I?
Nun, ganz einfach. Ich gab Ihnen seinen Namen.
I gave you his name.
Und?
And?
Er fragt mich, ob ich Großberg kenne.
He says you asked him if he knew Großberg.
Was?
I think I know what happens next.
You know, it would be a great tragedy if the Ritalin were to die out. A great, great tragedy. I'm not just talking about for the sake of our firm, but...
I know what I'm doing, Harry.
So that's interesting. Klingman, for some reason, was complaining to Von Zell about his own wolves being blamed for the wolf attacks. Now, why would he be going to Von Zell about that? What does Von Zell have anything to do with the murders that were happening? And they also mentioned Grossberg, who was one of the murdered. Klingman gave Von Zell that name? What does that mean? Well, that's all the information we got there, so let us get out of here.
Well, I'm off. See you, Harry.
Goodbye.
Now, seeing as that tape gives some evidence in Grossberg's death, who's one of the murderers of the mutilation murders, perhaps Commissar Lever will be interested to hear about it. He did want us to come to him with all the information we could about that kind of thing.
The American P.I.
Criminal Commissar Lieber. I couldn't just call you KKL, could I?
Sit down.
How about KKK?
Okay, let's talk to him.
What's the status on the case?
There's nothing new that I can share with you.
Is there anything new that you can't share with me?
Well, that led nowhere.
Okay, let's try this. You haven't found the zoo wolves yet.
No.
Have you caught anything yet?
No.
Why am I not surprised? Kind of a funny thing. I talked to Grossberg's assistant. It was a fluke, really. But she mentioned you guys took some of Grossberg's ledgers.
I told you to stay out of our business, Knight.
True, true. Why did you guys take ledgers if Grossberg was just a random victim?
As long as this case is open, I'm going by the book. That means a standard background check on the victim.
Find anything?
I don't think anyone's looked yet. We'll probably assign one of the younger men to do it. As you say, Grossberg was a random victim.
Did I say that?
Well, we may have evidence to the contrary.
I don't suppose you'd let me take an eensy-weensy look at Grossberg's ledgers?
Absolutely not.
What if I could prove that Grossberg wasn't a random victim?
You're crazy.
Am I?
Look, if you have information, I want to know what it is now.
What information? Look, 5 minutes with the ledgers. If Grossberg was a random victim, my looking won't matter. And if not, I may be able to help you out. You get nothing to lose either way.
I don't believe you know anything. No papers.
Now, you really can't blame Commissar for being so aggressive. His goal is to save lives, and he doesn't know Gabriel Knight from Adam, so, you know, he's just being very careful. But luckily, we do have evidence.
If I can convince you I do know something new about this case, will you let me see Grossberg's ledgers?
I'm listening.
Good. Keep it up.
Aber ich denke mir, dass die Polizei bereits weiß, dass unsere Wölfe nichts damit zu tun haben. Die können einen Test machen an den Körpern.
Gut. Ihre geflüchteten Wölfe sind keine Killer. Was soll's? Halten Sie nur Ihren Mund. Sie sind damit besser dran.
Aber Herr Knight, er kam gestern Morgen zu meinem Büro. Er hat viele Fragen gestellt.
Worüber?
Über die Wölfe.
Ich habe mir gedacht, wissen Sie etwas über Großbergs Tod?
Wieso sollte ich?
Nun, ganz einfach. Ich gab Ihnen seinen Namen.
Und?
You were...
The ledgers first, please.
Starter, bringen Sie Großbergs Papiere herein. Danke, Starter. Das ist alles. I'm going out for some coffee. You'd better have something important to tell me when I get back, Knight. Or you'll learn more about Chairman law enforcement than you ever cared to know.
Alright, let's take a look.
Sniper! Kommen Sie her und nehmen Sie die Papiere weg. All right. Spill it.
Herr Dr. Klingman from the zoo?
Yes?
He belongs to a men's club, right? And the guy that was asking about Grossberg, well, he's in that club too. Ditto the third guy, the one with the personality of a pit bull.
Go on.
The guy that was asking about Grossberg, he was listed in one of Grossberg's address books. They knew each other. In the club these fellas all patronize is only blocks from where Grossberg was killed. Coincidence? I don't think so.
Good work. We'll have the club investigated immediately. You'll have to leave that tape here.
Wait a minute. I'm already in with these guys. You go in there with your SWAT troop and my stool pigeon days are over.
Sorry, but I'm in charge of this case, and now I have a lead. I can't depend on a civilian to do my job. What's the name of this club?
The Friendly Wanderer. It's near the university.
Okay. I appreciate the information, but as of now I want you to disappear. We'll handle everything.
Sure, I understand. Good luck, Lever.
The tape?
Sucker.
Now you'll notice there is actually a new place lit up here at the bottom left, Buchenau. What this place is, I am actually not sure. I think it was on the ledger from the account book. Yeah, here we go.
Exports, exotics. It'd be nice to know what all of this meant.
So 41 Buchenau, Dorn Lancashire. So yeah, the address we got was from the ledger.
Hello, are you Mr. Dorn?
Yes. What do you want?
My name is Knight. I'm an associate for Grossberg's.
Grossberg. That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money. Now he's dead. Who's going to pay me, huh?
I'll be handling Grossberg's accounts. If you could just tell me what services you perform for him exactly, I can get you a check right away.
I don't talk to nobody about what I do. You pay me what I'm owed. Maybe you and I can do business together. Otherwise, I've had enough of Grossberg and his associates.
What was that about? That guy also seemed to have an American accent. Perhaps he's American too. Yeah, taking a look at, at this. Exotiche. Exotic exports. What were they exporting, or perhaps in this case importing? Why is this written in English? Is that the same in German? Well, I have an idea, but I'm not going to tell you.
Exports, exotics. It'd be nice to know what all of this meant.
But I guess we'll just have to try to figure it out next time on Let's Play Gabriel Knight, The Beast Within. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.